So on a typical day, I'll get here around 8 o'clock, get all my case students' belongings out, get his daily planner out. I'm just laminating some of the stimuli for one of Brian's classes. It's for answering why questions. It's just him looking at a scenario and me asking a question, him giving a why statement. So like, why is the boy crying? Because he hurt his knee, because he fell off his bike. You know, there's a myriad of answers that could be possible, but yeah, this is just so he kind of gets the cause and effect relationship of events happening, kind of further reinforce that. He'll arrive around 8:45, and then he will go to his daily planner and write out every activity he has to do for that day, hour by hour, up until he leaves at 3 o'clock. All right, you ready? Where are we going?
Science is on Thursday.
Yeah, science fair's on Thursday. You going? Are mom and dad coming? All right, Brian, take it back. We can put it over here. Good. One.
Yeah.
Let's turn it this way. What this field offers to me is it offers a lot of perspective. We do things every day that we don't think about. We get up, we brush our teeth, maybe we shower, we eat breakfast. There are some students here who don't yet have the skills to do some of those things. It's not about doing it for them, it's about teaching them how to do it themselves. What do you think? What menu should we use?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden? All right. So Darren ordered Italian meatballs, Brian ordered chicken fingers. What was the total cost? So academics is where he'll work on things that are a little more in-depth. He does some basic math and some pre-algebra. Right now, I'm working with him to convert units of measurement.
$14.98.
Good, nice job. Find the lowest price for Sun Chips. Typically after academics, that'll span an hour and we'll come back at 10 o'clock, depending on the day. I would say typically in the morning, it's academics vocational job. After that, will be 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is my classroom's lunchtime, so I'll accompany my students to lunch.
May I help you?
Hi, one lunch, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
What are you gonna get on it?
Rice and taco and watermelon.
And watermelon? Oh, I didn't even see the watermelon, your favorite, perfect. Typically after lunch, it is another academic half hour just to touch on any things that maybe we may have missed or something that I want to come back to. Good, you can pour a little bit more. Look at this one, are there any plants? No. What about these two, are there plants? Is grass a plant? Yeah, so there's plants in these ones. So our question, how do plants affect the erosion of soil? Is this one, is the one without plants dirtier or is it cleaner?
It's dirty.
Yeah, it's dirtier. That's all right. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How was TJ Maxx?
Very good.
Was it TJ Maxx or Target?
It was TJ Maxx.
Cool. I had 3 hours with my case student and 3 hours with 3 other students. So there's a lot of variety in the students that you work with. I think it's a really good change of pace for the students. You kind of age out of that whole one teacher for every subject type thing. So I think it's really appropriate and very applicable for a student to have multiple teachers across the day for various activities. Pretty much every student that I have worked with at least has a leisure program in place or some type of reinforcement behavior program where if they do X, Y, and Z for however long or however many trials, like it could be interval based or duration based, or frequency based, and they eventually get some sort of, we call it trading in. After the students leave at 3 o'clock, the other teachers and myself will all be on what we call a research hour, and it's time for us to do any type of work that we might have in direct relationship to whatever role that we may have at the time. So right now I'm a case manager. So I typically sum all the data for the day. I will get everything in one place and put it onto our database to make sure that the next day, when the same things are introduced to the student, that there's accurate data reflecting the prior day so that we can move forward, make any changes that we need to make. My goal every day I come to work is I want to make sure that my student learns something today. I want to make sure that they progress in whatever it might be. They have a bunch of objectives, but when I walk in the door, I want to make sure my student learns one thing and walks away with something, so that at the end of the year, all of those things that he learned compiled up, he might be able to, take that out into the world and apply what he's learned, whether it be one thing or 20 things. And then when they finally leave here, they're better equipped to take on the world.